Hello, everyone. I hope you are feeling calm, relaxed, and peaceful today. Thank you so much for being here and listening to this podcast. Today, I want to talk about something very old, very silent, but very powerful. Today, I want to talk about Aravalli. This podcast is not fast. It is not loud. It is like a slow walk in nature. So please sit comfortably, take a deep breath, and listen with your heart.
What is Aravalli?
Aravalli is one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. Yes, one of the oldest on earth. Aravalli is much older than the Himalayas. The Himalayas are young and tall, but Aravalli is old and calm. Aravalli runs through many states of India. It starts from Gujarat, goes through Rajasthan, Haryana, and ends near Delhi. Long ago, Aravalli was very high, but over millions of years, wind, rain, and time made it smaller. Still, even today, Aravalli stands strong and protects us quietly.
Why Aravalli is important for human beings?
You may look at Aravalli and think, these are not very high mountains. Why are they important? But Aravalli is like a silent guardian. It works quietly, day and night, for human life.
Aravalli and climate protection.
Let me explain this slowly. Aravalli plays a big role in controlling climate. It stops the hot desert winds from spreading to North India. If Aravalli was not there, the desert of Rajasthan would move closer to Delhi, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh. Aravalli works like a wall, a natural wall. Because of Aravalli, many areas get better weather, less heat, and more balance in temperature. Without Aravalli, summers would be hotter, winters would be harsher, and life would be more difficult.
Aravalli and rainfall.
Rain is life, and Aravalli helps rain. Aravalli helps clouds slow down and release rain. This rain feeds rivers, lakes, ponds, and underground water. Many small rivers start from Aravalli. These rivers may not be very famous, but they are very important for villages and farms. Without Aravalli, rainfall patterns would change, and many areas would become dry.
Aravalli and groundwater.
Water under the ground is very important for us. Aravalli helps in storing groundwater. The rocks of Aravalli absorb rainwater and slowly release it into the ground. Because of Aravalli, wells, hand pumps and bore wells get water. Cities like Delhi and Gurgaon depend on groundwater, and that groundwater depends on Aravalli. If Aravalli disappears, groundwater will disappear too.
Aravalli and forest life.
Aravalli is home to many forests. These forests may not look very dense, but they are full of life. Trees of Aravalli clean the air. They give us oxygen. They reduce pollution. Birds, animals, insects, and plants live in Aravalli. Leopards, jackals, deer, peacocks, snakes, and many birds depend on Aravalli forests. When forests stay healthy, humans stay healthy too.
Aravalli and air quality.
We talk a lot about pollution today, but Aravalli is a natural air purifier. Trees of Aravalli absorb harmful gases. They trap dust. They cool the air. Cities near Aravalli feel the difference. Without Aravalli, pollution would be worse, air would be heavier, and breathing would be harder.
Aravalli and desert control.
One very important role of Aravalli is desert control. The Thar Desert wants to move east, but Aravalli stops it. If Aravalli is destroyed, the desert will spread, farmland will turn into sand, and food production will reduce. So Aravalli protects farmers, food, and future generations.
Aravalli and agriculture.
Farmers depend on nature, and nature depends on Aravalli. Because of Aravalli, soil stays fertile, rainwater stays longer, groundwater remains available. Many villages around Aravalli depend on farming, grazing and forests. If Aravalli goes, rural life will suffer badly.
Aravalli and human history.
Human civilization grew around nature. People have lived near Aravalli for thousands of years. Ancient cities, forts, temples, and trade routes exist because of Aravalli. Aravalli provided stone, water, forests, and protection. It shaped culture, tradition, and local lifestyles.
Spiritual and cultural importance of Aravalli.
For many people, Aravalli is not just a mountain range. It is sacred. It is peaceful. It is spiritual. Many temples and holy places are in Aravalli. People come here to meditate, pray, and connect with nature. Silence of Aravalli teaches patience and balance.
Modern threats to Aravalli.
Now let us talk about something serious. Today, Aravalli is in danger. Mining is one big threat. Illegal mining breaks mountains, destroys forests, and kills wildlife. Construction is another problem. Roads, buildings, and real estate projects are eating Aravalli. Trees are cut. Hills are flattened. Nature is ignored.
What happens if Aravalli is destroyed?
If Aravalli is destroyed, heat will increase, rainfall will reduce, groundwater will dry, desert will spread, pollution will rise, wildlife will disappear, human life will suffer. This is not a future story. This is already happening.
Aravalli and cities like Delhi and NCR.
Delhi NCR depends heavily on Aravalli. Air quality, water supply, and climate balance depend on Aravalli. Every hill cut in Aravalli creates more problems for cities. Urban life cannot survive without natural support.
Our responsibility towards Aravalli.
We cannot stay silent. Protecting Aravalli is not only the government's job, it is our responsibility too. We must save trees, stop illegal mining, support environmental laws, spread awareness, respect nature. Even small actions matter.
Aravalli and future generations.
We often say we are doing this for development. But real development protects nature. Our children deserve clean air, clean water, and stable climate. They deserve Aravalli. If we destroy Aravalli today, future generations will pay the price.
Living with Aravalli, not against it.
Nature does not fight humans. Humans fight nature. Aravalli teaches us to live slowly, gently, and wisely. Development and nature can live together. but only if we choose balance.
A personal message.
When I walk near Aravalli, I feel calm. I hear birds. I feel wind. I see old stones that have seen thousands of years. Aravalli reminds me that human life is small, but responsibility is big.
Final thoughts on Aravalli.
Aravalli is not just land. It is life support. It protects water, air, climate, soil, animals, and humans. It does not ask for money. It does not ask for fame. It only asks to be left alive.
Closing words.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. Thank you for giving your time to Aravalli. If this podcast made you think, if it made you feel, then please talk about Aravalli with others. Because saving Aravalli means saving ourselves. Take care, stay kind, stay connected to nature,